Something is awakening inside you, and your body knows it even before your mind can understand. This is not about random reactions or normal discomforts. What you're feeling isn't a failure. It's communication. It's intelligence. It's your biology aligning with something that goes far beyond matter. During the final stages of a deep spiritual awakening, the body becomes like a radar. Sensitive, intuitive, and surprisingly precise. But since no one talks about this, it's common to think that something is wrong. You start noticing that soft fabrics irritate you, clothing tags scratch, and subtle temperature changes feel unbearable. You wonder if you're becoming overly sensitive or even ill. But this isn't a health crisis. It's an expansion of your energy field. Your nervous system is refining your perception. It's no longer limited to your 5 traditional senses. It extends beyond the skin, interacting with the environment as if it can absorb frequencies. That's why you sense certain people as heavy, certain places as dense, and ordinary sounds as too much to handle. That discomfort on your skin, that impression that something is vibrating or pulsing within you without external cause, isn't a physiological error. It's an adjustment. Your aura is expanding, and your body is learning to process energy it never perceived before. If you've ever caught yourself in complete silence right before sleep and suddenly felt an electric charge in your feet, a tingling in your spine, or an involuntary twitch in your arm, know this: it's not random. These are small energy releases. Fragments of trapped emotional memories finally being released from your muscular system. The body stores old pain. Undigested emotional traumas hide in muscles, bones, and skin. An awakening brings them to the surface for integration or release. These twitches or little shocks that appear when you relax are signs that energy is finally flowing again after being stagnant for so long. Another common but rarely understood symptom is a drastic change in taste and food choices. Things that once attracted you, like meat, fast food, coffee, or sweets, suddenly feel heavy, indigestible, or even repulsive. This isn't a trend or a phase. It's frequency. Your body is rejecting dense vibrations. Highly processed foods or those produced with suffering carry stagnant energy. Your system, now more awakened, feels it, and it begins to crave living, raw, fresh foods. Often you feel full with very little or crave something very specific like citrus fruits or seeds, and nothing else. Trust it. Your body knows what it needs to align. And it's not just about what you eat, but how you digest life. Sometimes there's a strange tightness in your stomach, a sensation of pressure or heat concentrated below your ribs, which doesn't go away even with breathing, meditation, or fasting. This discomfort may be mistaken for anxiety, but it's deeper. It's the breaking of the old identity structure. The solar plexus region is where we store personal power, ego, control traumas, and survival-related fears. During the final awakening, this area becomes a reconstruction site. The old persona, the one who pleased others, who needed validation, who operated from fear, starts to dissolve. That's why you feel like you're disarming yourself from within, shedding a layer. And you truly are. The emptiness it leaves is not absence. It's space for the new you. Another disconcerting symptom. The feeling that your bones are heavy, as if something is pressing from the inside. You wake up stiff, feel weight in your knees, unexplained tension in your shoulders or spine, even without physical exertion. This isn't wear and tear, it's reprogramming. The skeletal system is dense, but also vibrational. It carries ancestral memories, suppressed emotions, past life experiences. The bones, especially in the legs and spine, are centers of grounding and direction. During awakening, they restructure to support your new frequency. That's why it's common to hear cracks, feel internal vibrations, Notice changes in posture or gait. Your body is learning to sustain a lighter, yet paradoxically more powerful version of yourself. And then there are the thermal phenomena. Hands heating up for no reason, cold feet in warm environments, your head pulsing as if there's fire inside. None of this is fever or poor circulation. It's energy redistribution. Heat means activation. Energy lights up in points like the heart, the solar plexus, or the crown of the head when you're receiving intuitions or releasing blockages. Cold, on the other hand, appears in the extremities when old energies are leaving. It's vibrational discharge. Many people report one side of the body being warmer than the other or thermal sensations right after deep emotional moments. All this is a sign that you're not just feeling the world, but channeling and transmuting energy. And then comes the fatigue. But not just any fatigue. It's a sudden, overwhelming exhaustion that forces you to stop. As if your body is screaming for immediate rest. You can be fine 1 minute and the next, feel the need to lie down. And it passes as quickly as it came. These episodes aren't laziness, or the result of physical effort. They're energetic integrations. Your body needs space and silence to assimilate the spiritual upgrades it's receiving. It's like updating software. The system needs to reboot. This type of fatigue can happen after intense dreams, synchronicities, important decisions, or even after absorbing dense energies from someone. When it comes, stop, rest, honor the process. You're integrating dimensions beyond logic. And finally, there are the most subtle yet powerful signs. Internal vibrations. Sensations of something pulsing under the skin, unexplained goosebumps, light itching in specific spots, or a ringing in the ears that no one else hears. The famous spiritual ringing, a high-pitched sound that appears for seconds, is a sign of vibrational tuning. Your system is picking up frequencies that were previously beyond your perception. It may happen before a revelation, during an intuition, or as a response to specific thoughts. These rings, pulses, and micro-vibrations are not hallucinations. They're biology interacting with the subtle field. They're cellular cords, reactivations of chi, prana, life energy. Your body is becoming a living antenna. It's receiving downloads. It's showing you, through sensation, what your mind hasn't yet understood. If you recognize yourself in these signs, take a deep breath. You're not sick. You're in transition. And this transition is profound. It goes beyond what's visible. It's the reconstruction of your being from the soul. 5 signs your body is undergoing a deep awakening. 1. Physical hypersensitivity. Fabrics, sounds, smells, and even people affect you more than usual. 2. Radical change in appetite. Rejection of heavy foods and craving for living specific foods. 3. Inexplicable thermal sensations. Cold or heat without physical cause, especially after emotional moments. 4. Intense and sudden fatigue. Waves of exhaustion that come and go. Signs of vibrational integration. 5. Subtle activations. Tingling, vibrations, twitches, chills, and ear ringing. You're not weird. You're remembering who you are. And although this process isn't always comfortable, it's necessary. Your body is cleansing, refining, and making room for your soul to take up more space. That's the true miracle of awakening, when the physical and the spiritual dance together in one rhythm. If this text helped you, share in the comments what symptoms you've been feeling. You're not alone. We're in this journey back to the essential together. And remember, you're not just going through the change. You are the change.